Hello everyone, my name is Dan Harkinz, and I thank you guys for joining me today. I got the KSG. The KSG is an unusual shotgun, if I may say so myself. It's a little bit different. It's different that it only shoots one slug at a time. Unlike most shotguns that just shoot pellets on spray, just one shell. Just one shell, that's all it gets you. Now, why do we use a shotgun, you may ask? I'll tell you why. So you can kill someone in one shot. That's probably one of the most difficult things you can do in this game, is just trying to kill someone in one shot. Because this fucking game likes to shit all over your fucking face. Cause it's so goddamn inconsistent. I can't talk like that the whole game, but it's Dan Harkinz, and thanks for joining me. KSG action-packed gameplay on Team Deathmatch on Turbine, except one of those words don't really fit with this map, and that's action-packed. Turbine is probably one of the most least action-packed maps in this game. And honestly enough, I actually like this level. I don't know why, but there's something about this level that I just really enjoy. Maybe it's because I have time to run around, and maybe that's why. But it's an unusual gun, the KSG. I'll tell you that much. I struggled with this. I think I finished it out with a KD ratio of 1.19. And every time I finish a gun, and by finish, I mean complete all my challenges, get it to gold or whatever, I like to see how I performed with that gun. And I was doing really shitty. And I say I did really shitty because I didn't really get the grasp of the KSG, and I'm about to drop some fucking tips for you guys. If you're thinking about using the KSG shotgun, you may have noticed that every time you aim down, the shotgun shell doesn't go anywhere, because guess what? There is no shotgun shell. It's a fucking slug. So you only have one shot. You have no spread, no nothing. It's one shot. If you don't hit someone, you're fucked. And one of the big issues with this just being a one-shot kill gun that has no fucking spread, no pellets, is if you miss that one shot, it's not very fast to get that other shot out. So essentially, if you miss your shot, you're dead. However, the KSG does have some things actually going for it. One, it has extremely long range on there, and essentially, I believe if you shoot anyone ahead at any range, I'm not gonna say any range, I know that it's got a pretty decent distance, you'll most likely kill someone right in the head, and that's actually pretty cool. So that comes down to, what tips do I have to tell you to do good with this gun? Is essentially treat it like a sniper rifle, people. Aim down and wait a bit, see if you can catch someone and shoot them in the head. Now I said, and the key word here is wait a bit. I'm not encouraging that you camp, but as a sniper, you do have to take some precautions and just kind of wait for people and shoot them. Usually at a good distance, this will take someone out, but most often than not, it's going to take about 2 shots. So if you're not a very accurate player with your guns, then this might not be the shotgun for you, because this shotgun doesn't really play very well for hip fire. And honestly, you can hip fire. I've used the laser sight with it. It's just it's not as consistent as being inconsistent while aiming down the gun. And I know that sounds very awkward, but it's very true. This is a gun that relies on aiming down, but penalizes you for that first few seconds that you aim down, making sure that where you shoot your slug doesn't shoot anyone. That just fucking infuriates me. I don't understand it. Why am I getting penalized to fucking aim down? The only way to kill someone is to use accurate shots, and it's saying, hey, thanks for taking the time to aim down your weapon. Now you have to die. Granted, it only happens when you first aim down your sights, so if you're gonna go around corners, you're always gonna be aiming down the sight. And if that's the case, well, then you know you're gonna be using stock with this. But let me just kind of break this down to you for using this gun well. First off, you want to have long barrel on that bitch. You don't want to have to shoot more than 1 to 2 shots, especially when it comes to long distance kills. You want to have that benefit of knowing you might not have to put that second shot. Every time you have to put a second shot into someone, that gives 1 or 3 enemies an extra opportunity to kill you, and you don't want to give the enemies that. So my basic class build for the KSG consists of primary warfighter. I like to use 3 attachments with my KSG. I like to use long barrel. I like to use laser sight, and then I like to use the reflex sight. Now, the reason I use this combination, and there is a reason. One, long barrel to help with consistency for getting one-shot kills. Laser sight. There are going to be times where you're going to go around a corner, and honestly, you're not going to have that time to, should I aim down, you have one shot. So you might as well pray to the gods of Call of Duty and hope that that one shot that comes off kills them. So you might as well have some accuracy there. And then the reflex sight it's really just to help you out, get your shot placement on target. Even though I actually like the iron sights on the KSG, I just didn't perform as well as I did with the red dot sight. And honestly, it's unusual. I don't really like to use red dot sights for many of my guns. It feels like a waste of an attachment, honestly, but for this gun, I would strongly suggest it. Now, that's really all you gotta do is roll with that and kind of treat it like you would with a sniper rifle. Take your time, keep your fighting at like a medium to long distance. Don't try to go around corners with the KSG. Even though it is a shotgun and you have the laser sight, there are chances that when you shoot, it's not going to hit them, and you don't always have the opportunity to follow up with a second shot. So basically, think of it, if you miss your first shot, you're going to die, and that's why you got to play, I guess, a little bit more cautiously with the KSG shotgun. But you know, if you master it, it really is a very fun gun to use. Now, I want to talk about the KSG a little bit more, but that's for another gameplay and another time. Dan Harkinz unfortunately must go, but before I leave you, how do you feel about the KSG, people? How do you feel?
Our foes have failed.